And we are back, back, back again. We are back, back, back again. So let's head on to chapter 5. Ooh, chapter 5, here we go. Let's see all our tips actually. Come on. We're doing well with our tips. We're doing well. Let's continue. Next day. Ooh, where are we? We're in class. Cool. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. How was it, Kei-chan? What do you mean? What's that like? So, you went to Renaissance House? Wasn't it amazing? Ah ha ha ha. It's nothing like that, right? Right? Unlike my house, the Ryugu residence wasn't newly constructed. It had been renovated from a pre-existing building. Well, the house itself was fine. The problem was the yard. There, it was crammed with rows upon rows of oddities. They were all the same as Colonel Sanders, stuff you'd see while walking around town. The cake shop's mascot, Lil Licky. The Toddleman in front of the pharmacy. She even had the amazing flying elephant from the top of the department store. I'll agree with you that those are cute, but why the mailbox? Won't you get in trouble for that one? But how? It's so cute! She must have just thought about it because her face filled with delight. So it's the bigger the better, just as long as it's big. And her room displays the smaller ones. I had a chance to see them before. The cute kids like Rena-chan are locked away in the basement. Wait, are the cute kids... Wait, and the cute kids like Rena-chan are locked away in the basement? Yep, I keep everything! How cute! So she takes anything that she likes back to her nest. No ill will intended. Hey Rena, you know about the Statue of Liberty in New York, right? Is that cute? Yeah, cute! Oh, I want it! The US would probably come up with some countermeasure ASAP. If not, the Statue of Liberty really will take a trip to Hinamizawa in the not so distant future. Oh. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Rika-chan had returned. No fun being called to the staff room. Did you do something? How rude, Rika isn't a hoodlum like Keiichi-san. Ha 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 ha. Nothing like that, Keiichi-kun. Rika-chan is a member of the festival committee. Festival? The school cultural festival or something? Kei-chan, I already told you! It's the village festival. The Watanagashi. Oh, come to think of it, she did say there'd be a festival at the shrine during the next break. So what's the Watanagashi thing about? Is it like floating lantern festival? I guess the last part where you set things adrift or in a river is similar. Except you use cotton things like old worn out futons and padded cloaks. And it's a festival expressing thanks for their years of service. The people living in Hinamizawa dump their futons and padded cloaks into a stream? It sounds like it'd be a lot of trouble if it backed up the current. Maybe they should just drop some fish in and have a fish wrangling competition. Skewer them and sprinkle them with a little salt. Oh man, I could smell it already. That's just summer camp. I never anticipated how destitute Keiichi-san's imaginative capabilities would actually be. But what? How could you tell I was thinking something silly? It was written all over your face. What sort of face could I have expressed what I'd imagined just now? Rena demonstrates for me. I see. No argument here. Your face. That face, man. Fucking hell. It's nothing fun like that, you see. But you should still look forward to it. I totally am. I wonder if I get to play any games or anything. I didn't really get to play anything though. But again, you never know. Let's all go together. I'll come get you that day. I didn't really feel like going to festivals unless someone asked me to. I don't really feel like going to festivals unless someone asked me to. I wouldn't get bored if these guys were around. You won't get bored. We're doing it again this year. Mion's proclamation came as she looked at each member in turn. What was this all about? From the way Mion looked, it was probably our club's summer tradition. The Higurashi 4-demon firefight. That sounds awful. What kind of name is that? I think it's a cute name though. I tried to object sharply, but since Reina looked happy about it, I decided it was pointless to fight it. Since Keiichi is here this year, it becomes 5 demons. Riki-chan made a small correction in the light of my presence. So, how does this funky sounding club activity tie into the festival? Oh! This is where you exhibit the skills you've nurtured through your daily club activities. Exactly. We show the full extent of our abilities that the best of the best have obtained through the daily trials and tribulations. But last year the mayor got angry, so we need to make sure not to cause any problems this time. So basically we're doing club activities while checking out the stalls. Riki-chan really is the only one who explains things so that they make sense. I see, so we'll be exhibiting on those busy festival grounds. Reina was right, of course. There would be a reason for the mayor to get angry. Ah, but it's lots of fun. That was the only point I did not doubt. It would be, without question, fun. The day of the festival was drawing near. Well, putting that aside for now, let's start our club activities today. Any objections? Nay! Our voices rang out in unison. When there's lots of people, card games really are the easiest to play. This really is the most basic of table games. Playing with the mark deck again? We'll use a new one today. There are no marks on the cards, so we're on equal footing. I wonder if it really is the case. I will have to inspect them. Well, that was fair. Just to be safe, everyone check the cards. Yes, it seems to be fine. Are you all satisfied? Then today, I guess, we'll play President. That's good for 5 people. Another standard card game. First one to get rid of all their cards wins. The basic rules: play a better card than the one before. You can play straights and pairs. There are various techniques that improve the game, like reversals. But because it's such a well-known game, there are lots of house rules for it as well. The name, for example. In my hometown, we called it Millionaire. I'd like to go over some details. Are the jokers wild? Can you make a reversal with 3 threes? No jokers. 2 is the highest. You can reverse a reversal. You can only make a reversal with 4 of a kind, not 3. Also, you know how the peasant sends a good card to the president? None of that. While I was confirming the familiar rules, Satoko looked over at me cautiously. I probably should have tried to look like more of an amateur. I was pretty used to this game. It's President and it's with a new deck. Today I might be able to win. I had the gist of the rules now, but that wasn't everything, was it? So, what shall today's penalty be? How about that? Why don't we all write something down on slips of paper and have the loser draw one? Oh, that seemed like it could be interesting. Ho 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 ho! I'll write a nasty one and have Keiichi-san draw it. It wouldn't be awful if you wrote a bad one and drew it yourself. It would be awful if you wrote a bad one and drew it yourself. Just don't lose. Don't you know best? Oh, Ho ho! Mion handed out several slips of paper to everyone. Then write down whatever and put it in this bag. When you lose, stick your hand inside and pick one out. Now then, what would be a good penalty? Worst case scenario, you'd draw what you wrote. Something too intense would be like digging your own grave. No penalty! Let's forbid that kind of idea from being written down. Rika-chan's casual suggestion caused Mion's hand to lurch to a sudden halt. Ah, that's so sneaky, Mion-san! She wrote no penalty and the corner of the slip is folded. I see. Just in case you lost, you'd grab the note with the folded corner and you'd be safe. That was a good idea. Diabolical as ever, Mion. Rika-chan was quite formidable too, being able to see through that though. I couldn't underestimate her even though she didn't stand out, or doesn't stand out. Everyone, don't write penalties that are too mean, okay? Nobody agreed to Rena's proposal. Everyone was ruthless. It's fine, Rena. Just don't lose. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll try hard, so everyone has to pick a penalty. Pick the penalty I write. Rena was quite brutal, even though she usually appeared meek. Better not underestimate her either. I agree with that. I'm very curious what Rena's penalty is in particular. Everyone's penalties are scary. Everybody's penalties are scary. I still don't know what Rika-chan's penalty would be like. Basically, you can't afford to lose this game. Everyone here ready? Everybody here ready? See, I need to speak proper. We all nodded determinedly. Having confirmed that, Mion dealt out the cards. Finally, the battle begins. Oh yeah, let's get it on. I had a decent starting hand. Oh yeah, card after card was played in the middle. Not needing Mion to tell me, both Rika-chan and Satoko played their cards without hesitation. Not needing Mion to tell them, both Rika-chan and Satoko played their cards without hesitation. Rena and I were the only ones who paused to think. It seemed that Rena generally couldn't make up her mind, but I was different. I was like a shark stalking its prey, just waiting for the right time to strike. Huh? Will this work? Then I'll play this. 3, and I'm out. 9. Nobody. 8, 7, I'm out. 5, and 5, I'm out. Then I'll discard this last one too. This last one, and I'm out. Bah! I missed my chance. The loser of the first round was, of all people, Mion. And now I was certain. Today I could win. Now then. Mi-chan, pull out one of the slips, okay? Mion accepted their defeat. Scrounging around inside the bag and pulled out one piece of paper. What? Who did this? Who wrote this? Mion quivered and shrieked. What is it? What is it? Oh! Rena was also surprised when she peeked at it. What kind of terrible thing was written on it? Pet the principal on the head. Hey, wait! How is this bad? Keiichi-san, do you not understand? The principal is balding and ashamed of it. Satoko yelled with a serious look on her face, but she wasn't as loud as Mion's shriek. What could it be? This principal is a martial arts master? He boasts about travelling around the world perfecting his skills when he was younger. He switched to teaching after seeing the poor state of education in Japan after the war. He was inhuman, petting that guy's head. As the club president, there is no way I can set a bad example by refusing. Phew. Oh yeah! She bellowed out a yell as she dashed off down the hallway. Wouldn't it have been easier to sneak out quietly and try to do it without making a fuss? Probably impossible. They say he used to hunt sea slugs just by sensing their presence. I could do nothing but wait with bated breath. Kerpow! A rumble shook the classroom. That's the principal's aerial opener. Boof! Pow! Whap! Zishin! Zazin! Zashin! Zashin! Kaboom! Following the launcher with a jab, jab, strong, fierce combo. He's even using meter. From how it sounded, the principal's jumping fierce sounds like a multi-hit combo. I don't wanna know. Nothing I could do now except stay calm. Understood now why there was no delinquents at the school. After a few minutes of silence, Mion slumped back to us. Petted. Is that good enough? Mion said before collapsing. She's alive at least. Now we can continue the game. Monster. I was amazed the person who had made the club activities like these could say that. But now, the worst penalty is gone now, right? Right. Rena tried to lighten the mood and was only met with Mion's malicious grin. She was serious now. I'm not holding back anymore. You'll all get yours. The pace of the game became bizarrely quick. I could tell the game had gotten more intense. Ace! 3, 4, 5. I'm out. I'm out as well. Hey, I'm out too. 3, I'm out too. I'm now out. Eek! I lost! And the heavens chose to vanquish Rena. What kind of penalty, I wonder? What kind of penalty, I wonder? It wasn't exactly hard for her to be worried. Just thinking of the level of difficulty of Mion's first penalty still made me quiver. And so the penalty she drew with trembling fingers was... The heck was this? Speak like a maid. What is this? This one, what do I need to do? So basically it means that you have to use the same expressions as a maid. How? Okay, master. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I had no idea who wrote that penalty, but she was awesome. Then Rena, can you shuffle the cards and deal? Yes, master. I could just die right now. Anyway, let's continue. Right, Rena? Yes, master. The eagerness to which I was goading Rena into addressing me as master was downright impressive, if I do say so myself. Hoo-yah! I won't lose anymore. I'm out. I shan't lose either. I'm out. Then with that, I'm out too. I can't believe it! Is it Rena's loss again? Rena again, what kind of penalty would it be this time? I was delighted with the mysterious sense of anticipation. Anticipation? No, this was conviction. Remove one piece of clothing from the top and bottom halves of your body. This is just indecent. Who could have written this? My face reddened in anger. If I didn't yell something out, I wouldn't be able to hide my shaking. Ah, who did write that? God, please give that man a Nobel Prize. That would be an ignoble prize. Not good, not good. What I was thinking about was written on my face. Oh, me-chan! Rena begged Mion with teary eyes, but everyone knew Mion's answer already. Nope. Won't go easy on you. You lost, so take it like a man. Understood, master. Oh, I'll undress. Whoa, what? I looked around thinking someone else would probably stop her, of course. I wasn't exactly trying to stop her either. Then I heard the rustling of clothes, the sound of her skirt hitting the ground sent my heart racing. Is this fine, master? I looked away like a gentleman. But these club activities, you need to be ruthless after all. Kate-san, whatever were you expecting? Certainly we would not have her strip if she weren't wearing her PE clothes underneath. Satoko poked fun at me, but right now I can't hear it. Not bad, Kei-chan. This old man never even thought you'd go after her like that. You've got the wrong idea, I didn't write that one. Master didn't write this one? Her squirming around her PE clothes made it impossible for me to not— Fuck's sake, this is getting quite bad. Like, calm down, Kate, Mion probably wrote that one and planned to go after me as I panicked. You can't fall for her trap after knowing it's a trap. Clear your head, calm down and assess the situation. I was determined to think my way out of this. And then the answer was quite simple. I win. I then become a god. I, who had already entered the domain of godhood, what would dare stand in my way? It was like they were pulled to me magnetically. I was picking up aces and twos like nobody's business. Eek! How can my luck over the draw be so bad? Satoko lost, right? I'll draw the penalty. Speak like a little sister. Fine, Oni-chan, kach. Yes! The pleasure of making this brat disgrace herself. Ugh. This old man loses again. Mion's lost, right? I'll draw it out. Wear a girl's swimsuit. No! That's the one I wanted Kei-chan to get. Yes! Mion's despair was like sweet honey. Master, I lost again. Then I lost. I'll draw it for you. Let the person in the first place rest their head in your lap. Huh? How? In this outfit, Master? Yeah. She's not wearing a skirt, so it's her bare legs. Fuck's sake, Keiichi. This is actually a little riskier than fucking. Can I remember the fucking anime being? It's quite bad, like. Eek! Oni-chan, you're too good, sniffle. Satoko lost again? I'll draw it. Obey the person in first place. How about I have you give me a shoulder massage? Fine, Oni-chan. Come on, do it a little bit harder. Don't use your nails. Blah, ha, ha, ha. I had transformed into an evil dictator and couldn't be doing any better. I felt like I could control how the cards played out with my mind, and even decided what suits would appear just by willing it. By the time I realised that I'd already assembled a harem. I was laughing haughtily, and as I rested my head on Rena, who was now a bloomer-clad maid, Satoko was wearing a collar and had taken on little sister properties. Mion was fanning me while wearing a skill swimsuit. Oh, today is Master's overwhelming victory, isn't it? Eek! Please refrain from moving your head around so much. I began to think, why does man have no end to his desires? How could I wish for more than this palace of dreams? What is this, Keiichi? I am saddened by the thought of a man having no end to his desires. What was it? Riki-chan hadn't been in first, but she continued to escape being in last. Keiichi was quite greedy. It said you should know when enough is enough. I know that very well, but how to say it? I feel like I wouldn't mind if I died now. Eek! Master, please refrain from moving your head around. Eek! You say you wouldn't mind dying? Then that can be arranged. Riki-chan said it in her usual calm manner with a cheery tone. This was undoubtedly a declaration of war. Go, Riki-chan, go! Take him out! Fuck. fuck's sake. Oh fuck. Defeat this archdevil of perversion. I might not be able to win, but I'll beat him. Such... oh man. Oh. Oh man, stoicism. It's like to stand firm and shit. So it's defiance kind of thing. From this little girl who's always hidden away in the Satoko shadow. It'd probably be rude not to meet her head on. I shall face you myself, little one. I saw Mion swap a few cards with Rika-chan in the middle of the game, but pretended I didn't see it. Do you believe you can defeat Keiichi-sama with just that? 2. Ace, ace, ace. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Reversal. Everybody looked over at me. I was still brimming with confidence. Mwahaha! The 4 of them are lying against me. That's it. You're making me laugh. That was good. Reversal, reversal. What? How could such a thing be? Satoko let out a shriek. Mwahaha, you simpletons! Using up all our cards before calling the reversal left Rika-chan with no good cards. She was defeated soon after. I lost. Mwahaha. Finally you fall into my clutches. Now I'll pick one out. Oh ho! Wear cat ears, bell collar, and a tail. Mwahaha! Even the penalties were as I wished. Rika-chan hung her head and equipped the 3 holy artifacts. It's questionable as to why such things were in Mion's locker, but since I had no objections, I didn't ask. Oh, this was how it felt like I had become Rena. This was definitely cute. Cute, isn't it? Isn't it? How I want to take her home. This wasn't me talking. This was the actual Rena. Mew. As Rika-chan mimicked a cat, teary-eyed, rings of smoke escaped from Rena's ears with an audible poof. Rika-chan must take her home. Just for a while. I won't do anything strange. Nothing strange. I see. I still have one trick left. Young gasped and dropped her fist into her open palm. If Rena must, she can take me home. After Rena-san beats Keiichi-san, she can. They thought that Rena in cute mode would be able to defeat me. Would it be that easy? Opposing me was the same as opposing God. I'd teach them their place. How preposterous that Rena can't defeat me. Eep. For a moment I didn't know what was going on. The 52 cards danced and flowed freely between Rena's hands like the machinations of a master magician. What the fuck? Actually done an animation. In the middle of those flowing cards was Rena's ecstatic expression, her head bobbing around. Shall we, Keiichi-kun? Hurry, hurry! My whole body knew it already. I was gonna lose. No play. Nothing to play, Kei-chan? Then with this, I'm out. Everyone cheered. I was spent. Phew. I've got no regrets, God. Thank you for letting me dream a little. Now then, I'll take one out. Keiichi-san's penalty. This is it. Everyone peeked in unison, gazes flicked between the text and my face. All day today, I did as I pleased. I'll do whatever it is. What's on there? All. Huh. Every penalty until now. What the heck? Keiichi-san, should you not be speaking like a little brother? Yes, Oni-chan. Oh, this is quite addicting. Next, I'll have you rub my shoulders. Cage-kun, I don't need a lap pillow, so do that other one, okay? Yes, master. Oh, aho! Cage-kun, that's so cute. Say it again, say it again. No, please spare me, master. Rena passed out with a squeal, blood spewing from her nose like a fountain. My dignity was being trampled more than a communal doormat. Next is from this old man. I'm gonna have you fan me for a good long while, you know. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, almost forgot. Need to wear this, don't you? The school swimsuit. Huh? This is for girls. I cannot wear one for boys. It was clearly written, wear a girl's school swimsuit. As you can see, Satoko was like a loan shark. Actually, me trying to escape reality as fast as humbly possible was pretty adorable, if I do say so myself. But those swimsuits am I gonna wear? But whose school swimsuit am I gonna wear? If I were wearing one of yours, you wouldn't like it, right? Ah, this old man doesn't care about that kind of stuff at all. Think of it as a little benefit. I'm not that in shape, so I think even Kei-chan can fit into it. Executioners surrounding me, wagging their fingers. No! My first thought, it's tight around the waist. My second thought, the chest area was pretty loose. Third thought, the crotch area was. Oh! Ah! Cage-kun is bending forward. Cute! Cute! You'll be ready after you wear the cat. You'll be ready after you wear the cat ears, bell, and tail. Kei-chan, wanna look in the mirror? It's amazing, really. It's probably best if you look. The stern, scientific, calculating nature mixed in with her fascination made Myon very scary. I would like to respectfully decline, master. Your ensemble is complete. If only we could send you home dressed like that. Oh, 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 oh. Then, is this enough? I'll change and... While I was saying that, Myon placed her hands on my shoulders and Rika-chan slipped up behind me without a sound. Not yet, Keiichi! There's still the first penalty left. This is... Get up. Rika-chan patted my head without saying a word. Sir, excuse me. Yes, please come in. I stepped forward into the principal's office, my bell collar jingled adorably. Fuck! The principal froze solid with a smile on his face as he saw me. I couldn't blame him. In this sacred place of studies, specifically in his office, though I said excuse me as I entered, the sight of a person entering with a school swimsuit, cat ears, and a collar and a tail, and for it to be a young male student, without a doubt, any normal person's psyche would probably stop cold. But this is to be explained. But this could be explained. We'll call it uncanny valley camouflage, if you will. When humans see others, they can only begin to act after confirming this is human. Meaning that if he could not comprehend what was in front of him, then in those moments before he could begin to fully process the situation, his mind was completely blank. That was my one and only chance of victory. My penalty? Rubbing the principal's head. Principal, I challenge you, Herc. I heard what sounded like zishin zishin 3 times his free gauge super. Oh wait, his free gauge super? The principal said one thing to me. What does it mean to be a man? And in a heartbeat. Boo! Oof. That tremor resounded throughout the Hinamizawa twilight. Hinamizawa twilight. What the fuck? That's hilarious. Oh, poor Keiichi, like, that's fucking... Oh, man. Rena was given permission to caress Rika-chan's head as much as she wanted, so they headed home together, very pleased. Once again today, it was just Mion and I going home. Man, that was intense. I didn't know Kei-chan was so good at President. No, I was more surprised than anyone. If I was playing with you guys, I wouldn't have been that strong. If I wasn't playing with you guys, I wouldn't have been that strong. But still, it was pretty bad. Being carried off on a stretcher in that outfit will probably haunt me until the day I die. Ah, but that's fine, isn't it? You were able to do something to boast about for ages to come. How? Well, when she says it like that, we both smelled at each other. Oh, meet again, Keiichi-kun. It was Tomitaki-san. I felt like I'd been running into him quite often. Hey, take any good pictures? Well, a few. So, Tomitaki-san suddenly leaned over and whispered into my ear. You sure get around. Today you already have a different girl. It's not like that. No need to hide it. It's important to get lots of experience when you're young. Because Tomitaki-san let out such a crude laugh, Mion knew what we were talking about without even hearing his whispering. I've heard through the grapevine that Mr. Tomitaki is quite the catch himself, Ah, no, that wasn't my intention. Sure. Keep up the good work and take plenty of pictures. See ya. Mion seemed to really want to get rid of this lout quickly. From the way she spoke, it seemed as if Mion knew Tomitaki-san quite well. How's the year treating you, Mr. Staying until Watanagashi? Yep, I plan to. After photographing the festival, I plan on heading back to Tokyo. Being a photographer sure is easy. Be sure to win some big award and become famous. You spent all your best years on photography after all. I don't think that I'm that far gone. Don't they say men start developing their own unique flavour in their 30s? What does it matter what you taste like? That's so gross. Oh look at the time. I need to get back to the inn before it gets dark. Tomitaki-san began to take his leave with a dry laugh. It did look like he was outmatched by Mion. Now then, I'll see you both at the festival. She can be quite evil, like after waving the hand cheerfully, Tomitaki-san disappeared amongst the cries of Higurashi. Oh, it's not Higurashi, it's Higurashi. Ah, it is. Fuck's sake. The way he was going, he probably wouldn't ever get famous. I had him promise he'd display a picture of me if he ever opened up the gallery, but I don't think that'll ever happen. So you know Tomitaki-san? Yeah, he's an acquaintance of sorts. But you know how easy it is to tell who's an outsider. It sounded like you meet him all the time. Tomitaki-san comes around to Hinamizawa regularly, maybe 2-3 times a year. He says he's taking pictures of seasonal scenery and wild birds, but well, those photos really are nothing to phone home about. The image Mion painted of Tomitaki-san was fairly unique. The Tomitaki-san I knew was more mysterious. The words flowed naturally from my mouth. I wonder if he's really here to take pictures of birds. Mion stared blankly at me, as if to say, why do you say that? It just seems he's here for something other than taking pictures, I think. Don't you get that feeling? Like about that incident, the dismemberment? Oh, you too? If so, you've got good instincts, Kei-chan. She agreed with what I thought, but was quite chipper in how she said it. You knew about it then, Mion? Of course. You might be able to pull one over on everyone else, but you can't fool this old man. Mion was posturing pretentiously, but I had easily come to a very different conclusion from what she was imagining. She's pretty damn evil. I can't believe it. Oh man, that was fucking hilarious with the cat though. Move on, move on. It felt like all apprehensions I had about Tomitaki-san disappeared, lifting a burden off my shoulders. I was finally able to appreciate how clear the evening sky over Hinamizawa was. Ah! I exhaled everything in my lungs and inhaled just this much. It smelled like dust. Dusk. Dust. Dust in the lungs. What is it, Kei-chan? It's just that I never thought the cries of the Higurashi could feel this good. Ah, what's gotten into you all of a sudden, Kei-chan? We both continued to giggle, not knowing why. I wonder what Rena is doing. I bet she's getting her fill of Rika-chan by now. She's probably in the middle of asking her over so she can treat her to dinner. It'd be great if she's able to take her home. I wonder. Rika-chan is pretty good at that stuff. Yeah, I feel the same. That head petting penalty was probably from Rika-chan. I thought so too. The only one who could get away with patting his head is Rika-chan after all. Just pointless chit-chat. The hot day felt like it was being cooled down by the cries of the Higurashi. Oh, such a nice wee tune. Such a nice little tune. Do 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 do. Ah. You have received new tips. Community notice. Cool. Let's see your new tips in. Community notice. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. We're greeting the end of the rainy season sooner than in the prior years. On this day, when it feels like summer will soon arrive, I'm pleased that everyone is in good health. The season of the Watanagashi is finally upon us. I believe the assistance of the town council will make this a wonderful festival. I also wish to ask for the assistance of everyone in regards to a few things. 1. Collecting bazaar goods. We look forward to a well-received Hinamizawa Grand Bazaar exhibition, holding a mass collection of excess goods and used clothing. No raw goods, please. Management, Mikino Tel XXXXX. Recruiting little festival drum dancers. The renowned Little Festival Drum Dancers group, known for its careful choreography, the Shofu Society is taking last-minute participants. We're looking for any Shobo elementary and middle schoolers. Management, Kimiyoshi, Tel XXXX. 3. Taking donations. We are accepting donations in multiples of 1,000 yen. For every 1,000 yen donated, you'll be awarded with a refreshment stand ticket. Management, Sonozaki, Tel XXXX. We are always taking suggestions for ways to improve the festival at all times. If you have an interesting idea, call Kimiyoshi at XXXX. There is a 200 yen refreshment stand ticket attached below the cut line. Cool. Okay, so we'll save it. We'll save it. That's chapter 5 done. We're on to 6. So we're almost halfway through. Ooh, almost halfway through. I think there's like 12 chapters, I think, which is pretty cool. So, what time is it? I think we can continue. Let's continue. The thing is, these do take a while.